Pretty good so far. I liked it. Welcome. I need it.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
I've had 4. I've had 4. I wish I had more.
Opposite directions last week.
I know, me too. Pets told me what happened. He said Keith went for 2 and fumbled it. Hutch ran it all the way back. And then he got the ball and got it down and kicked a field goal with like seconds left to go.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I just used the one that came with the PlayStation. It sucks. It's so horrible. Oh, yeah, mine just falls out. Yeah, it just falls out of my ear. Yep. That's how I am too.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's got time. And down he goes.
All right, ready to end it?
From the Rams defense.
Let's game.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
We talked like 30 seconds. I was talking to him about the OA, that Netflix show.
So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground?
Have you seen all of it?
He's going to put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
The OA show on Netflix. Oh, yeah.
And they'll go on the ground. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And here's a look at the starting offense.
I would recommend it,
real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they get the completion, that's good, but Charles probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
No coaching staff ever wants their quarterback hit on any passing play, especially to start the game. What you're hoping is you have one of those tough guys back there, that sometimes when they get hit early, gets the juices flowing, and they get right into the game.
Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
That's why I didn't join our thing.
Offense here for the 1st and 10.
I was wondering why it was taking so long for you to join the party.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Now Lynch. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw is Lynch. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Well, so I thought I saw something.
Here's Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings.
It only works if you have somebody like Cooks on your team.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out.
I'm at 95.
Continue to move on.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
He's in the top 5 for MVP.
Watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
That's all I got to live for.
Almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now Wentz. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
What I get for kind of bombing on you already.
Their big tight end. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking.
That's probably the only time I've stopped you all having 2017. Made you punt it. And then I was throwing an interception.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's brought down after a good gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
For some reason, Zeke just doesn't play this year.
Short. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
When Bobby Wagner's career is said and done, people are going to look back and say he was an absolute steal in the NFL draft. A Pro Bowl player for any team.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
No,
on second
I don't think he's
down,
on the kickoff for the return
on
team.
the right side to Hopkins. That catch good for
Yeah,
5.
my rookie gets in all the time.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And now Lynch. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time. And it paid off on that play. I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I heard an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long
Trying to see if
run.
Hopkins is going to move instead of just sit there and use
accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left.
I appreciated it.
Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. 2nd and 10. It's Lynch again.
Oh.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Supposed to break
Jaron
in.
Brown, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Lynch. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
He has the ball in his hands. That counts.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Oh, fuck.
And Tucker missed it left. Normally reliable, this time no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I still don't understand
So
how
it's a
Madden hasn't
sloppy
figured that
beginning
out
for
yet.
them. An interception on their opening drive, and now a missed field goal here on drive
How to
number
make
2.
kicking normal.
Doesn't feel like they've shown up yet. It's been a very flat start. And against a team like this, you just can't let that happen.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Did you just
6
step out?
yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I think my guy went out of bounds, and I blew you out.
2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. Wentz. Left side.
Get out of bounds. Oh, damn it.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on
No
that
way.
play. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Sometimes we do.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big
That was a lucky
body
throw.
receiver. His 14th touchdown now
He was
on the
not
year.
open.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone.
Teach you to do what? Throw it
Big
right on my
time
guy's
play.
back?
And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
I think we should go back and play that one over again.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be
We'll get a
taken in
repeat
the
here
end
very
zone.
shortly. So.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board.
Really
Let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before They were counting on those points. They didn't get them.
Yeah,
Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now it's Lynch. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
500
Well, how
spirit
about
tackle.
that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
This is taken at the 23. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the
What about that? Tutorial.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, Lynch. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time.
Miller gets hurt easy. I don't let him get tackled
quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
I did the QB slide thing. I gave him so I made him
some
give
extras
himself
coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Let's go! Green 39!
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Now Paxton Lynch on 3rd and long. That is caught inside the 5. 19 yards on the... And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Their big tight end. with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
Gosh, you gotta shit me. Hate this
Oh,
song.
how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
I'm not if I mistimed it, but like when I
following
really
the
take my
touchdown.
finger off, I press it at the top and it just doesn't do anything.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Let's go. Boom, landed. Boom. On now, look at 56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And quickly they get to the line. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
I was trying to change the play.
On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. Now Wentz on third down. He's going to let it go again. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. That's Watkins. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys.
On his own, like, 10-yard line.
87 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I had more respect for you than that, George.
A little bit there on defense. They were definitely expecting the punt. They fake
I didn't even try
and they
tackling.
get
I
6
just let him out
points.
of in.
And what a bonus for the offense, because when they faked it, I think they were just trying to get a first down with this pass. Instead, they get a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I was letting you score.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, I'll let you score a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Now Lynch on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lynch. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Green 39. Over.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he goes.
Uh-oh. What happened? It says connection to your peer has been lost.
That's what mine says.
I don't know how you wait till tomorrow. I changed my uniform. Damn it.
I'm Larry Ridley.
Ooh,
Welcome
clinch
to the
wild
NFL
card.
on EA Sports.
First team.
One team comes in off a victory, the other comes in off a defeat. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
You're not even in the playoff picture in the hunt.
In this city for 22 years, but football is back here in Los Angeles. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And he'll be brought down at the 23. Make it the.
I paused it.
I don't know what to do with.
My rookie wide receiver is back. I didn't realize that. I'm excited now.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him a couple on the catch, it's 2nd and 8. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
2nd down now after the pass completion. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Oh, they figured out who did it?
On 3rd down, Wentz firing quickly here, and that's complete.
I never heard you
figured out who did it. First down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Here we go. Green, 30, Detroit!
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Now Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Second down now after the incompletion. Wentz will try again on second down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The W gets you nothing. It gives you a better draft pick if you lose. It says you're not even in the hunt for the playoffs.
They go play action here on first down. Finding time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Shift together here from the D-line. Play action. It's Lynch. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. They go play action with Lynch. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Fresh set of downs here.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
There you go, guys. Don't even touch him.
As he'll go down. They got him for a sack. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
That's your entire defensive line.
Lynch looking to throw on second. It's complete to Jerome Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Lynch. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there for LA.
That was that touch pass I've been working on.
42 yards.
I did, actually.
The offense operates in the red zone.
It was just for that to get over the outreach
must be expecting the run.
linebacker.
2-yard line now. And he is into the end
But there's
zone.
Zeke out already.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. And he'll bang that one through.
I think. Actually, I would have rather had him in there because
following the touchdown.
Zeke has no strength or power or anything.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Like his strength line is
nice
70.
work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second
his
quarter
trucking's
kickoff.
like 60
They've got it
or
first
low
and 10
70s,
inside
but
their own
that Rudolph
20-yard line.
I picked him to the power back, and
Here's
got
the
like
Dallas
90
offense
trucking
now
rates.
heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that's incomplete.
What was that?
And on 2nd and 10 now. Back to the air on 2nd. The blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Oh,
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
You're 91 overall.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Once again here on set. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith in there to drop it for his second sack now here tonight.
Yeah.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and
I know
even
what that means,
longer.
but I
They're
don't
going in
know
the
how
wrong
to do that.
direction here.
If I am
Because they're
doing
moving
that.
exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And following...
Shit, that's already 10 o'clock. Damn.
I know, right? I wanted to go to bed early tonight.
Me too.
I was really tired this morning going back to work.
Yep. Were you off all last week?
Yeah.
So was I. So was I. I was late to work this morning. Well, not like I got there like 8:25. I was like, I'm not doing this. You ready?
The interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen, but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
A first down carry by Elliott, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, Lynch. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So here we go, first and 10 now.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first and 10, it's Lynch. And some room to work. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Block back. Come on, Zeke. Taking a rookie. I appreciate that.
Time to step aside. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Out of the gun, Lynch. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. And Ndamukong Suh coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. On second down, under pressure, and they got to him again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Nailed me.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now Paxton Lynch on third and long. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally he's pretty
was telling me to do
reliable.
different
Usually
moves and
catches
stuff
what's
like
thrown
that.
to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now on 4th down, the 2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tress Way on to kick it. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Ah, shit.
This is taken around the 12. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on a return.
Right to you
and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a gain of 21 that time. And the Cowboys are going to get a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 12 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Dallas 1st down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play. Granted, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, it can only help your offense.
Now Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And out of bounds, just shy of the end zone at the 1.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come out here in the eye. Look at this, a tight end carry. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big tight end. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Wentz going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He's going to loft one, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, LA!
He just sit there, or he just sat
Touchdown
there.
number 27.
That's what I was watching.
Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. And the lead is now 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Take my first one.
Tyreek
Good
Hill
thing I
on the
got Justin Tucker,
return.
can still kick it a mile there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, You may have put yourself in a spot.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Yeah, the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
No, not anymore.
Here's Marquette King now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this ball's going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
He had one of those and it hit off my guy.
On the field, here comes Los Angeles. And
hit my guy in the back and went straight to my returner.
Though, maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this one is right down the middle.
Okay, that 50-yarder. Let's take an extra point.
Here in Southern California with the Rams on top, as we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They'll get 32 yards there. And it'll be a Los Angeles first down.
Andre can take those hits, but Miller can. He gets hurt for like a quarter at a time.
There'll always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll give to Elliott. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run, they made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah.
As a general rule,
I
offensive
pressed
linemen
it
like
and
to
prayed.
know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They come out here in the eye. Lynch on the keeper. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Their big tight end with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're...
And now the rookie's free.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
I'm actually going to be like redoing
Bailey
my
now to
bathroom
kick it away after the touchdown.
Like redesigning.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25,
so like I have
the
this,
24-yard line.
Like
now the
doorway
Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
So
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
My tub broke,
really
so that's why I had to.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Cheapest
pass rush,
shower
rush.
I'm doing all this.
Or maybe you
Yeah,
bring
I'm just doing all
additional
this
guys,
work
but
for
you
1
got
year.
to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And now Lynch. Caught right side, Jerron Brown. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing with
and down he goes. The pressure getting to Lynch. Stephon Tuitt. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Lynch. Hard throw, incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Here we go now.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll be a Dallas first down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
On first down, Wentz. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be first down, Cowboys.
Good. I got my first 3 machines delivered today.
Wentz now on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Wentz going to look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
So I got 12 machines total coming in like the next 4 months.
To kick it away after the touchdown.
At the field goal post.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time
I'll have to look right now. They just
away.
with the new year, they just dropped all the positions. I think they released 19 positions.
It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
Yeah,
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it
every
over,
spot.
right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Lynch.
No.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Oh,
and
damn
they
it.
get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
I thought you were already wasting time.
So now 1st and 15. Working from the gun, Wentz. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
No, check, Patriot! Watch it now, Barney! Detroit! All right, now, look at 56. No, check, Patriot!
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about that little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Watch it now, Barney!
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. And give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway.
Otherwise, this my 2 outside corners came in because I tried pulling them in, and just those 2 sat out there.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And down inside
too late
the
to run
15, shy of the 10. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And that leads to a Dallas 1st down.
I was near an audible to a different play, but it was too close. I didn't want my guys to be moving while you were calling or while you snapped it.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And his throw here is incomplete.
The worst defense I've ever seen that I'm running, but it's
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their big tight end with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I hit it again. That's 2 in a row.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Second and 10 now. It's Lynch. Completion left side to Miller. Time for a break.
Not what I wanted.
We're back to see what happens after this. And if the defense can hold here, this ball game is over.
And they're thinking more than just holding. They're thinking about a takeaway to finish things off.
He'll look to throw. And
a
crusher there.
I thought my crossing guy was square.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immensely.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And he'll give it here to his running back. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they take a knee. Now from back at the 5. This is third and goal.
Trying to play that prevent defense. You know what happens. It only prevents you from winning. Hutch has the Eagles this week, so that's a win for them. Yeah.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
He has the Panthers up there. He said he had the Eagles, and he said he had the Panthers. No, that's what Hutch said, he had the Eagles, and then he came back and said he had... Yeah, that's what you mean. The Redskins won.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Cowboys, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for L.A., it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
I've resulted now to starting to watch YouTube
So that'll just about do
play.
it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, you said it because you win. Against users when it matters. If you get yourself in a playoff, you'll be fine. I'm pretty impressed how bad, but usually by like the third or fourth year, like we're in, everyone's figured it out and like everyone's undefeated. But this year, I mean, yeah, like Ethan, he started out, yeah, like Keith is I think 7-7 or something like that. I know, he plays good. Like, I'm not good, but like, he's got Dez Bryant. I was like, Hutch, how don't you not be the computer? They run man coverage all the time. Just send Dez on streaks and throw it to him and beat the computer. He says they drop the ball every single time when he plays against the computer, but not against humans. How do you stop?